Hi, lovelies. Welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today is one of my favorite days of the month. And if you're new here, you're in for a treat. And if you're not new, thanks so much for coming back. Today is Savings Challenge Day. Yay! Savings Challenge Day is where I come through and pull out all of my trackers, all of my Savings Challenge envelopes, and I begin to, well, I don't begin, I stuff them with the money that I have set aside throughout the month. If everything is on track, it's a 2-week time frame, and it all just works very nicely for our budget this way. Sometimes life happens and I don't get to it in that 2-week time frame. That's okay. It means we have a little bit extra to stuff, but this week we are right on track where we need to be. All right, so now that I have somewhat organized my Hot Mess Express, we always start with our nickel challenge. Nickel challenge is about saving 5 cents on the first day, 10 cents on the second day, 15 cents on the third day, and it slowly increases by 5 cents every day for 365 days. If you do it in order, the most you will save in one day is $18.25, and you will save approximately $3,300 doing this savings challenge. I, however, have I really struggle to do things in order. Let's start there. And then next, I had this on a different piece of paper. I really didn't like it. So I pulled it out to $20, and we're now gonna save roughly $4,000. For me and my family, this is a multi-year challenge. Not a whole lot goes into this every month, just because it's not a priority, guys. It's my change plus a little bit extra. So I have a savings challenge envelope that I stuff money into every time I get paid, every time my honey gets paid, and then I pull it all out, and I have dividers that help tell me what all of the cash behind it is for. And my nickel challenge has $10 cash in it. That's it. And that's all it would get if it weren't for my change. So I do add my change in as well. So we'll start with our $10 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, and then I push negative, silly me, 0.22 plus 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 0.9 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, score, plus $4, $4 in quarters, whoa. All right, that's gonna give us $15.12. Before as I almost throw my monies around, before I color anything in real quick, I'm gonna stuff money where it goes. So my stuff is a hodgepodge of stuff that I have made and stuff that I have gotten from the Budget Mom, which was free because I love free. So the first is a free. We're gonna stick our $10 cash into here. We do have money in the bank. I typically don't count what's in here other than when it's time to do a bill swap, and then I take money to the bank. And then, being cheap, I have this gallon, I think it's a gallon. Yeah, this gallon container, in which I got from the Dollar Tree when everything was $1, and it's what holds my change until it's time to go to the bank. I did that once recently. There was $100 in it. It was only a quarter of the way full, and there was $100 in it. I could not believe it. And then the other part of Cheap Rosa is that I print and I make some of my things. So 1512 is what we're gonna go color in. That looks like a nice color. So 1510 is open. Yay! I figure that the extra pennies will just all add up and get us there a little faster and put us over the $4,000 that we are planning on saving. So that is my nickel challenge. Let's set you to the side. This is a challenge most of you have not seen in a really, really, really long time. It was a priority for a while. We were in the process of saving $700, and then life happened and we reorganized the budget and realized this just it's a back burner. So I believe in saving for a purpose. This purpose is for our emergency fund. This $700 is for home improvement. So we wanted some French doors. We still would like some French doors. And the reality is, when I started the savings challenge a couple of years ago, $700 would have put us really close to paying for those French doors. However, with inflation and everything else, it's not. We'll still use the $700 for something around the house, but I don't know that it's going to go for French doors anymore because I don't know that it's going to be able to pay for it. So the point is, each one of these puzzle pieces is $10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Somehow or another, I ended up with an extra dollar. I don't know what I was doing when I budgeted out last time, but we'll take it and keep it. So let's see, let's find a pretty color. You will work. We will shade in one puzzle piece. And that money comes into this envelope. Again, I typically don't count it. As you can tell, it's lots of ones. And then money in the bank. Yay! Love it when there's money in the bank working and growing for us. Honestly, you probably won't see this envelope or this sheet of paper for quite some time again. So if you're new, this is a treat. Nobody ever sees that envelope or this piece of paper come out. And then we have a yearly challenge in which we are saving 2024 and 2024. Each one of these flowers is a $20 chunk, except for the last one, which is 4. I am not particularly fond of coloring. Sorry guys, it's just not my jam. Because of that, I came across these lovely stickers in Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree. I don't remember which one. Couldn't wait because I knew I had done flowers on these, and that is how I'm tracking what goes in here. So 1, 2, 3 will finish out that row. I started this a little bit before 2024 started. I started it last year, December time. Wanted to get a jump start because this is our Christmas money and it'll be a little bit towards debt, but wanted to make sure that we were building up so that when it was time for Christmas, I had my money. So there's another 20, so there's another sticker. All right. And then we have $5 that won't get put in today, and that is all right. It'll build towards the next time. So let's get everything in the envelope. I am not going to count this because should be it. All right, everything is organized. That's all I needed to make sure. I will probably, honestly, I will probably start stealing 20s out of here and exchanging them for $100 bills just because it's how I am. And it helps me when it's time to do some adding to count it all up faster. If I know we're already into February, but if this is of interest to you, this is a digital download in my Etsy shop you can get. All right, up next is my holiday challenge. My holiday challenge is different than Christmas. My holiday is about what's the next holiday coming up. Valentine's Day, we were able to fully fund quite early on. I was really excited. My goal is to have $100 in these before that holiday arrives so that we can, I don't like that color, so that we can have money to spend. We made it for Valentine's. We honestly are about to polish off Easter. $95 is what will be in here. I used to, and this is an envelope from the Budget Mom, I used to roll it over and not continue all the money that was there. This is the little envelope, this little box that I keep everything in. But these are all Budget Mom envelopes for all of the holidays that are coming up, and I absolutely adore them. I used to take the money from whatever was left over and it would go into the next holiday. So like it would have gone into Mother's Day or Father's Day. And it just kept rolling. And now we have started where that money, I'm trying to get everything to $100. So just a different plan of attack for a new, trying to build things up so it's not always that rollover. So 95, and I don't remember if I counted this or not. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. So we are $5 away from having Easter fully funded. If there are other holidays that you have like there's nothing for St. Patrick's Day, there's nothing for maybe Cinco de Mayo, so you could make your own if you were interested, but these were all free digital downloads that I got from the Budget Mom. Honestly, we'll just put it back where it belongs. All right, up next is my 1 month ahead challenge. And that should be my last one, yes. And actually, we will come back to 1 month ahead in just a second. So, my child, I am in the process of doing a savings challenge for my little boy's graduation. When this gets to $12 at a minimum, I pull it out and I put some money into each of these. I am doing graduation the same way that I'm doing my 1 month ahead. It's what I call a savings snowball method, where everybody gets $1 and then the extra goes into one fund. In my 1 month ahead challenge, it's intentional lowest to highest. In my senior section though, I'm just kind of putting money in them. I'm floating back and forth between what do I think is the most important today versus what is the most important tomorrow. It just always changes. I do have trackers on these. However, instead of adding one more dollar, adding one more dollar, adding one more dollar, adding one more dollar, I figured I would just write on the page when it was getting a chunk of money, just a way to reduce the amount of transaction lines on this. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, I want to make sure that I'm not going through tons of these little pieces of paper. So these are also dashboards that I made that are in my Etsy shop if you're interested in any of these. All right, and I think we're going to, we'll put the extra 4 into here real quick. Sweet, $1, $2, $3, $4. So that will bring thank you cards. I'm trying to get thank you cards up to $50 plus 4, which gives me 14. Once it reaches $50, we will stop with it and move on to another category to give money to. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. These are all categories that my child and I sat and we chatted about, like as I went through these and I didn't say it. Grad Bash, he's not interested in going to Grad Bash, whatever. So we instead will, any money that's in here will probably end up going towards something else, or he will get that money in cash if we don't need it to cover something else. So that's each of these we've had conversations about. They're all things that he knows I'm in the process of saving for. All right, so let's close my baby boy's binder. Whew. And now my 1 month ahead savings challenge. This is by far my favorite savings challenge, guys. So these dashboards are available in my Etsy shop if you would like to do this and have dashboards already made. If you want to make your own and join me, I think that would be just as much fun. I created dashboards for categories in the house that we paid for. So we have a mortgage and they're cute little houses, and then I added up how many houses there were and divided it by how much I was trying to save. So the mortgage, I would like to have $38 for each of the house. And there are 32 houses on here. And I did that across the board, and these are in order from greatest to least. If you know about the debt the debt snowball method, it's where everybody gets their monthly payment. Typically a monthly payment is whatever it is, but for me, since I have 15 of these, that's $15. Just so happens I have $15. Usually in the beginning, I have 15 ones and whatever's extra. Well, I'm excited to say I have extra today, but that $15 would typically, I'd go through and I'd give everybody their dollar until I made it to a point where there were 3 icons. Well, I've got 3 for lunch because I'm working on round 3. Cobra, which is dental insurance, has 3. Family birthdays has 3. Internet has 3. The RV has 3. Student loan has 3. Cell phone has 3. Gas has 3. Vehicle has 3. Dining out has 3. Car insurance has 3. Electricity has 3. Groceries has 3. And I am down to these 2. Cannot tell you how exciting it is to know that I am down to just 2 envelopes. Now I do need to, I think I need to sneak some change. I don't. Score. I thought I was going to have to sneak some change. So we're going to set these to the side. And I always start with the top on who needs to get their dollar. So you get $1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the mortgage doesn't have a lot. It only has $10. It means I've done this 10 different times, and all of that is full. Cash, on the other hand, will be able to get up to its 29. So let's do some reorganizing here real quick. Let's, ooh, money bag. What color do I want my money bag? I want a pink money bag. Sorry, guys. I like pink. Let's make a pink money bag. I know that I'm going to have $29. All right, so 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Guys, we have one more to fill. And then you'll get to see what happens when I finish an entire round. I pull all the cash out, take it all to the bank and get so excited. Okay, so we need $38 in here. I know there's 10, there's not a whole lot. Plus all of my extra ones. Let's see, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 plus 15, which will bring me 37. It just means I need $1 extra before we do this. Guys, the next time we do Savings Challenge Day, we should be able to cash out of my Savings Challenge, of my 1 month ahead. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Okay, sorry. Excitement. So we are just about done with round 3. I have done this 2 full times where I have filled them all up with their minimum values. I have taken them, pulled all that money out, taken it to the bank, have it start working for me, and then I start another whole round. And we are 1 Savings Challenge Day away from being done with the next round. Love it. Absolutely love it. So if you have any questions or want to know more about something or just want to say hey and drop it in chat, I'd love if you did that. And I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.